The Ultimate Madden Mobile Coin Making Guide by Madden Mobile Guides. That's me. Tip number 1, Live Events Grinder. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my probably most requested video of all time. Yes, it is the Ultimate Guide. That means I will be compiling all of my coin making methods, everything I have up to date right now. I think I'm gonna do 4 or 5 methods. You can pick and choose between them, and if none of these work, you're a bum because there are a lot of methods here. All right, so live events grinder. Look at this. So on this weekend, this is huge for this weekend that we're doing this right now, but the Game Changers live event is freaking 1 stamina. I've got 28 stamina. I can do this 28 times literally right now, and then I can do it 28 more times in like whatever, 10 minutes, so 10 times 28 is going to be 280 minutes, divided by 60 is going to be 4 hours and 40 minutes, so within like a 5-hour time span, I can do this 56 times. I'm pretty sure that math is right. Whatever. All right, but look at the prices on these Game Changer cards. So if I were to pull 1 out of 28, get any decent Game Changer, Joe Hayden, Odell, Sammy Watkins, Dante Repo, Navarro Bowman, look at the caliber of player I can get. This guy is worth 800K. Just bang. If you do this live event, you're just grinding out. You're playing the live event. I know it's not a ton of fun to sit there and play the live event, but that's why you're a grinder. That's why it's a good method. Even if we don't get the best one, let's say we get Joe Hayden, who's a sweet card, who is not I believe he's a 90 overall. I'll go down to 89 just in case. Look at that. 400K. That's so good. I cannot believe that. And you know what? I really want Bowman, and I know his price is down right now because so many people are doing this right now. Might be an 87, and I might have spelled Bowman wrong. So, he's an 89. I was right. I just spelled it wrong. What's his price looking at? Like 525K. I'm gonna buy him right now. This is how useful this method is that I'm compelled to buy a Navarro Bowman right now. All right, I'll wait until another one drops for 450K ish. All right, so yeah. So for the purposes of the video, I went ahead and did one. So let's just see what we got in my Game Changer pack. If you don't get something, you don't get something. I don't expect to get something in this one pack, but I do expect to get something out of 28 packs. So let's just open up this random Game Changer pack. Do 50 coin quick sell, whatever. The good thing about this is you can't lose money. You can't lose money by doing the live event. You can only really gain money. So let's get rid of these suckers. All right, sounds good. I'm fine with that. Grind out on these live events. That's a huge, easy way to make money because if you get an elite player, you make so much. Does not have to be the Game Changers live event. You can do veteran. There's Game Changer. There's free agent. All of them. Every single one. So when you've got stamina, you got to burn through that. Don't waste it on season games. Season games are good to do when you need achievements and stuff, but use them on these good live events here where you can get elite players. Tip number 2, the Pro Pack Maniac. Alright, so I have discussed this coin making method before in a singular video, but I think it's one that we can easily go over in this. I think this is definitely a really fun method. It's not always super effective, but I do think it's kind of like the point of Madden Mobile is to, pack your players. So what basically we're going to be doing is like packing players in pro packs, or I wouldn't try and use the packs that they have out for you. I think yeah, they got BCA packs right now. Like if it's a legendary pack, those usually don't make you your money back, but pro packs can. They won't always do it, and that's why it's fun. But like if I'm just on any random day, I open up a pro pack. This is me opening up one pro pack today. Probably gonna be just a crappy gold player. And there he is, Michael Bush. And then if that's going to upgrade my team, I put Michael Bush in. I've upgraded my team. If it doesn't, I'm going to sell them all. I'm going to try and make my money back. So this is like how people pull like amazing legends. Say you're just doing this and you pull like Jason Taylor and Greg Ogden, like a lot of people send me. You've made 1.5 million coins on 7,500 pro packs. Pro packs aren't super expensive. You're not like guaranteed to make your money back or anything. Obviously, I lost money on that one right there. But it is fun just to rip through them. I think that's kind of the point of the game. And obviously right here I'm not doing good, but there will be days where I'll open up. I'll get like Brian Bulaga and then an elite captain collectible, back to back. And boom, Nick Perry, 85 linebacker right there. And so we spent 7,500 on that. I'm not really sure what he's going for. So why don't we check it out, see if maybe we got lucky on this pro pack. We're a freaking pro pack maniac, and we just got lucky on this. Now, as we're going through this video, I will be doing my best method last. So if you want to skip to that right now, you can. But so look at this. This guy's worth more than 20K. So just if you were wondering, the best is saved for last. So that's just how we're doing this chronologically. Get out of here, mosquito. All right, look at that. This dude's worth freaking 28,000. Okay, so we opened 3 pro packs, right? We got crap golds, and then we got Nick Perry. So Nick Perry just covered all 3 pro packs. All 3 pro packs combined were 22K. He's going to give me about 22K. And then everything else I just get to keep for myself or put in sets or do whatever the hell I want to with it because we made money on it. So that's awesome. That's awesome right there. But yes, that's the pro pack. That's the pro pack method of making coins. It does not always work. Sometimes you'll go in a slump. You'll open 100 pro packs and get nothing good. Or you'll wake up one day, you'll say, hell, screw it. I'm going to open up a pro pack and bang, there's your elite right off the bat. Quit while you're up. Take the profit off your elite or put him in your team and you are rolling in money right there. So that's an awesome method right there. Tip number 3, the gambler. All right, and this is another controversial method, but this is what almost everybody wants to do in this game. And a lot of reason why people struggle to do it is because they gamble, but also a lot of reason why random people will have a ton of money is because they gamble. So obviously this game is a little bit lottery based. It's kind of like who's going to get really freaking lucky. So that's exactly what the large quick sell is. So let's say you might be a combination. You might be a combination of the Pro Pack Maniac and a gambler. So you're ripping through your Pro Packs and bang, on your 5th Pro Pack you get an elite. So you're like, all right, I spent 50K on all these Pro Packs. Now my elite player is going to put me up at about, he's going to sell for 40K, maybe more, depending on the caliber of your elite player. Let's say it's a crap elite player. It's DeQuell Jackson, free agent or Football Outsiders, whatever that DeQuell Jackson is, like an 85. He's garbage. But he's still going to sell for 40K because he's an elite. He can go in the captain's set. So you sell him for 40K. You're like, all right, I'm 10K down right now. I've got all these gold players left on my bench, all these silver players left on my bench. I'm just going to go fly over. I'm going to go players. Not players. I'm going to go to upgrades. I'm like, all right, silver player trade in. Let's get rid of these guys. Oh, yeah, and if you get a punter or kicker when you're doing Pro Pack, please do not use them in this set. Please sell them because they're worth a ton. And that's awesome. That's awesome for sure. So boom, you're like, all right, I'm selling this. There's an elite trophy right there. That's nice. Maybe I'll get rid of a couple more silver players, and then we're gonna head on over and we're gonna do some large quick sells. You're pretty much gonna get 1,000 every time. That's like the point. The point is that you get 1,000 every time, but then there's that one freaking time when you get 100K, 250K, 500K, a million, and you are just rolling in coins. And then the coins, they just compound on each other. Because if you've got 1,000,000 coins and you open 1,000,000 worth of Pro Packs, or you do anything you want with it, you've technically invested it. You've made it an asset. People say they have 1,000,000 coins and then they buy, like right now, if Game Changers is up, a live event, all the Game Changers players are at their lowest that they can be, if that makes sense to you guys. So you're like, oh, well, I wasted 800K on Odell 91, who's going to add +2 speed. You didn't waste 800K on Odell because he's still worth 800K because you paid 800K for him. So maybe in a week, if the Game Changer Live event doesn't come out for a while, someone else is like, shit, I really, really want Odell. And you're like, all right, I spent 800K for Odell, but this guy's willing to pay 1.2 million for Odell just because there's less Odells on the market right now. You never waste money in this game. The only really way you can waste money is if you go out and purchase trophies to put in sets, like a large quick sell. If you spend 50K to make a large quick sell set, and then you put them in and get in a K, like 1,000, that's pretty much the only way you can waste money. So this is what gamblers do. This is fun. This is another one of those fun things. It's a fun way to make coins, not necessarily the most intelligent. But if we freaking bang out a 100K, 250K, 500K, or a million, that's the point. That's why we're doing it. So let's see if we can get on this one that I'm doing, because I'm gambling here. I don't like to do this. 25K. Bang, bang. That's hype. That's sick. That's good. If you get something in the, I think golds are 2,000 each, bronzes are 1,000 each, and silvers are like 1,000 each. So let's pretend that's 5,000, 10,000, 18,000. It's 18,000 did the set. It's probably a little bit less than that, and I haven't done this math for these ones in a while, but 25K makes us money, and I'm just a real gambler, and I have an addiction, and I'm sick. So I'm going to do it again. Because it's so much freaking fun. I've done this 150 times. I've gotten absolute garbage from it. And you know what? No regrets. Because this is awesome. This is why we play. So In my opinion, I think that's why people play. So, all right, bang, 1,000. I'm a maniac. I want to do it again, but I won't, for sake of the time of the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment y'all been waiting for. Tip number 4, the auction house. Oh gosh, where do I even start with the auction house? There's so many ways to make money on this. I'll tell you one really crappy, really legitimate way you can make money on the auction house. You can literally list your players for way more than they're worth, and one time out of like 100, some idiot is going to buy them. There are some very odd people in the auction house. Sometimes I'll be like going to look for a player's price. I'll be like, I wonder what Odell's selling for right now. And the first Odell I'll see, because this is what happens, is people will just buy the first one they see. First one will be listed for like 140K, which is just the wide receiver one who's worth like 50K. Bought, item sold. What? Why is that item sold? Like, if that dude had scrolled down to the side, he would have saw there was one up for 50K just sitting there. But so really, if you really just want like your guys to sell, like this Nate Solder, obviously not the BCA one. The BCA one's expensive, but this guy's worth, I believe, 70-ish, 60, 70K. If I were to just go 125,000, 95,000, if that doesn't sell, I don't care. So I'm just gonna get it right back. But if for some reason somebody's stupid, he'll sell, and he'll sell for way over his value, and sweet. I mean, it's just funny. So it's not like you're going to be like, well, that's not going to happen. But if I listed like 500 of my elites, that's like, obviously a lot of people don't have like 500 elites, but it's bound to happen on one of them, right? So if you just list all your silver players for like 10K each, all your golds for like 25K each, I'm not telling you they're guaranteed to sell, but I'm telling you one time out of 100, there's some dummy who's going to buy them. But that's not the best way to make money in the auction house. That's just a kind of a funny way. The best way to make money in the auction house is to snipe. Now, with the new update, they have made sniping quite difficult. As you can see, there's a 5-second buffer time on clicking this refresh button. So I've got to go D. You have to breathe for like 5 full seconds, which is just terrible. As before, I was like, ding, oh, there he is, baby. And you just get hype. But, all right, so what do you do if your Wi-Fi's crappy and, you can't just snipe? Because this is what, you generally would want to snipe. Elite players for 25,000. All elite players, holy crap. Russell Drop for 101? Whoever got that Russell for 101 is probably pissing their pants right now, because that's an awesome snipe right there. But, this isn't realistic. I believe on Androids right now, they haven't fully, needed to get the update. Actually, I have an Android upstairs, and I didn't need to get the update, so no, I don't. So on my Android upstairs, I can be like, bang, and I can still get it. So that's why it's different. So for people that are still on iOS and people that have updated, and eventually they're going to make everybody update, so don't worry about that. But what do we do? So what do we snipe? And I don't want to explain to you guys exactly what to snipe, what players and what collectibles look for. I'll give you some examples for sure, but if I gave you every single frickin' thing to snipe, then it's just not effective anymore. So I know there's a lot of you out here who are probably going to be pissed when I say, even the ones that I say, because you're like, oh, that's the method I used. You ruined my method. Suck a dick. I'm just trying to help out. Okay, so Dante Poe, the 86 D tackle, his generic card is worth buns. It's just an 86 D tackle. But there's an 86 Dante Poe who's a game changer with +2 awareness. Now, they're the exact same card technically. Obviously, the awareness card has a huge value because the +2 awareness is huge for your team. But there's no way to differentiate them. You can't put into the filter, I want Game Changers Dante Poe and not regular Dante Poe. So what happens here is you can see both. And as we know, this Dante Poe awareness is worth 150K, about 130K, and the other one's worth 60K. So if I were to have the cap at 60K for Dante Poe's, or if I just wanted to scroll and look at the prices, and boom, I saw the awareness one, it's not like anyone can just super fast beat me to that, because they would have had to scroll to find it. So it's like the scroll sniping method, basically. You can't find the Dante Poe unless you're looking for it, if that makes sense. It's disguised simply because they didn't leave any discrepancies in how you can filter it out. Another example of this is going to be Elite Collectibles. So we'll go Elite Collectibles and we'll just type in week. So all these Elite Collectibles have the word week in them, but a lot of them have different prices. For example, like a Rondé Barber collectible, or who's the Amon Green that just came out, that's gonna have a lot more value than the Shannon Sharp ones. So there's no Elite Collectibles, like week collectibles, out for 15K right now. Let's go 30K. I want to see what they got going. So yeah, Joe Horn and Krishna Okoye, they're all buns, but unless someone is specifically looking for like exactly Rondé Barber, exactly Amon Green, they're not going to be able to differentiate, because a lot of people just type in week. They type in week. So right here, there's the Shannon Sharp one. There's a Derek Brooks one. So the Krishna Okoye one's probably pretty crappy, but that Derek Brooks one is worth quite a bit. So for example, if I'm sitting here on 30K Elite Collectibles week, I'm looking for the big boys. I'm looking for the expensive legends. I'm looking for... Let's go on over to sets and check who we're looking for, because you can check who's worth more, but we know it's usually the newer legends. Amon Green. I'm looking for an Amon Green week collectibles. I'm looking for Andre Reed. I'm looking for Joey Porter. Looking for Roy Williams, Rondé Barber. Not looking for Gilbert Brown. That guy's chubby and I don't like him. Not looking for Finneran. Not looking for Horn. Not looking for Okoye. I am looking for John Randall. He's still expensive. I'm looking for TD. Terrell Davis is expensive. Probably Walter Jones. Not so much Shannon Sharp. Definitely Hutchinson. Definitely Brooks. Definitely Elway. And maybe Dermonte Dawson. So bang, I'm just refreshing. I don't have to refresh super fast because I'm scrolling to look at them anyway. There's Brooks. That one's sold. I probably would have picked that one up. And then once you figured out what you need, you go you would basically type in. Then once you get one, let's say you get Derek Brooks week 10 or something. I don't even know if that's an option. So we'll go Derek Elite Collectibles. We're running out of battery because I play a lot of Madden. Let's go for 35K. See if there's even any in there for that. So there's just a few that are just barely up. So that week 9 one sold for 20K, and there's not even another week 9 one up for less than 35K. So whoever got that is probably selling them for 50K, I'm assuming. Yeah, there's week 9 50K, which is what they just got, I believe, or maybe it was week 12. Yeah, it was week 9 for 50K. And all these are up for 50K right now. So you can put them up for 45K. They'll dock 4,500 off of him. That'll leave him with 40,500 coins. He just doubled his coins, but a little bit more. He made 20,500 coins from doing virtually nothing. If you super duper struggle, you really just can't snipe, you can't figure out any players to snipe, here is one of the last things I would suggest doing. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's a huge mix of a lot of things we do. So we're going to be combining Gambler with Auction House Master, which is basically what I'm teaching you right now, at least trying to. So silver players for 500. These guys are actually just sitting here, so I'm going to cop them. So let's say we got 10 silver players for 300 each. So that's 3,000 coins, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's pretend I just got 10 there. Obviously, I didn't because I was not ready for that round. I pretty easily could have gotten all those for around 300 to 400. But for the sake of the video, I'll say it's 400. All right, so let's say it's 400. We're going to take our 400 silver players that we just bought for 4,000 coins. We're going to head on over to Silver Player Trade-In. I'm going to take those 10 silver players I just bought. We're pretending that I just bought 10 silver players and that I didn't just get a lead contribution gift that messed up my screen. All right, boom. So we're going to claim it. We're going to claim and continue. So let's evaluate what we get. Obviously, this is on the fly, so I don't know what I'm going to get in this pack. But let's just evaluate. If I get one elite trophy worth 7K or more, I think it's probably 9K still. Elite trophies are worth around 9K. I spent 4K. I just got 9K. I more than doubled it. Is it super fast? Is it selling for 10 billion? No, but you doubled your coins. No matter if it's 4,000 to 9,000 or 40,000 to 90,000, you doubled your coins. That's huge. So haven't pulled an elite trophy yet, so I'm not going to say that yet, but looks like we're getting bronze, silver, 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 so that one obviously was pretty crappy. I'm not going to try and pretend like it wasn't, but bronzes still sell for, 1,000, 800 to 1,000, and then silvers still sell for 800 to 1,000. So pretend you sold all those bronzes for 1,000. That's 4,000. Pretend you sold the silver trophies for 1,000. 6,000. Take off 600. 5,400. What did we spend? 4,000. What's 5,400 minus 4,000? That's going to be 1,400 coins. You made coins. So I do think this, and then boom, gold trophy. There's 2K. That's half of what we needed to just come back up, and then we got silvers and bronzes. So your options for this would be to just sit there patiently. You wait. You get your silver players for 400. You put them in the upgrade. If you get an elite, I just suggest selling the elite. You get the freaking gold and bronze and silver. And guess what? We're gambling. We're freaking throwing away all our money down the drain because it's freaking fun. But we're not necessarily throwing it all in the drain, because when we get that 250K, the 500K, the $1 million, that's when we are just rolling in the cash. And then those elite trophies will keep you afloat. They'll keep you alive. They'll let you keep doing it. And then you just go like, screw it. I'm going to buy one pro pack today. Bang! You get Joey Saturday. That's his name, new legend, Joey Saturday. Joey Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right. Bang! Bang! Oh, shoot! Woo! We got it live, baby. That is exactly what we wanted. That is why we do this. Now look at this. Now I'm rolling in 100K. Obviously, I got like 22 million because I play this game a lot, so maybe it doesn't look like 100K is a huge much to me, but we got the 1,000, we got the 100,000, and then we got the 25,000. How much again did I spend on those silver players? Let's think. Freaking 8,000 coins maybe for like 20 of them, and now 126,000 coins. How many pro packs can we buy with that? Anything can we buy with that? How many Dontarie Poe +2 awareness can we buy with that? And then sell those for more. Ladies and gentlemen, I really do hope you've enjoyed. This is a 21-minute video, but it's long, it's in-depth, and it is exactly what you need to get going on Madden Mobile. I know this will help you guys. If this doesn't help you guys, I don't know what to do. I will strangle you. I can't think of anything else, really. I mean, if you want to play 100 season games, you'll eventually have like 150K coins or something. I will probably most likely refer everyone who asks me for free coins to this video. I just can't give out free coins. I really can't imagine, 100 people each asking for 100K. Everyone is like saying, oh, it's just 100K, but if I give it to one of you, I got to give to all you, and then that's 10 million coins, and I simply cannot give out free coins to anybody. That's why we're going to do giveaways here in the future, but I will be referring you to this video if you're asking for free coins or donations or anything, so this way you can earn them. It's much more satisfying when you earn them. And that is about it, ladies and gentlemen. What an awesome video. Gosh, I read this is gonna work. I tell you what. Listen to me, man. I know what I'm talking about. I swear to it. I swear to Madden Mobile gods that I know what I'm talking about. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching as always. And you guys, take care. And remember me when you're rolling in all the coins, all right? Sounds good.